alternative cinema, sure. Seeing this movie, you get the impression that it's not merely a mystery, but it's more a vivisection of marriage. When you're smiling. You don't agree?
I think it's. I hope it's a lot of things, but I think it's constructed. It's initially a mystery, and then I think it becomes another kind of movie, and I don't know what it is, except maybe an absurdist thriller, and then finally it becomes, I hope, satire. So it's making those transitions or moving through those three terrains. I don't know that there's a real clear genre. I think it's a lot of things. I hope it's a lot of things.
You ever see that guy in the glasses before?
Amy's the kind of girl who attracts admirers.
I've seen this girl around here.
That brings me to your perspective on cinema. Is it, for you, is it a reflection of reality, or is it an alternate reality that you create for the audience?
As soon as you take a camera out of its box and put a lens on it, and everybody's in makeup and wardrobe, it's an inherently fake thing, and you're just looking for clues and ways to sort of dispel what audiences have become used to in terms of the presentation of ideas. So you're trying to sort of find new clues as to, or ways to sort of blur the lines between what is something that's so presentational and so silly in itself, and give it a little verisimilitude so that people can kind of connect it to them and their experience of walking down the street.
I know you. What you want?
She wanted a gun.
I feel like something to be jettisoned if necessary. I feel like I could disappear.
You ever hear the expression, the simplest answer is often the correct one?
You're known for being very precise in your directing. Somebody else was known for his precision was Alfred Hitchcock, who was also a master of suspense. But he was also meticulous in his preparations. How meticulous are you in your prepping?
I try to be. I try to kind of take everything that can go wrong into account, because something's going to go wrong on any given day. But I don't also want to overthink something to the point where it's just becomes sort of boring execution or checking off a list. I want it to be communal, and I want people to have an investment. I want the actors and the cinematographer and the dolly grip, and I want people to be invested in coming up with ways to make things more concise.
I want to go back to your beginning. You had a tumultuous beginning in Hollywood, but then you thrived in it. How do you see Hollywood now? Is it better now for you as a director or for cinema?
Once you've been around for 25, 30 years, I think people just get used to your being there. But I don't know, it was tumultuous on one film, and then I figured my way through that, and figured out what not to do again, and have been sort of hopefully refining that as I go along. But I don't think I don't think reports of Hollywood's demise or reports of Hollywood's thriving optimism are somewhere in the middle lies the truth.
David, thank you very much.
Sure.